How does it feel not being young and fit like a 30-year-old person? The third age suit, developed by Ford, provides a tangible answer to this question. Within 30 minutes, a young engineer grows approximately 30 years older. The third age suit consists of many different elements. These elements either significantly reduce the capability to move or compromise the sensory organs. First, the test person puts on a kind of corset that strongly impacts the flexibility of their upper body and in particular the hip region. The shoulder straps attached to the corset reinforce this effect. The so-called orthoses stiffen the knee joints and limit their movement. This does not only impede standing up and walking, but also getting in and out of a car. Usually, such orthoses are used by orthopedic surgeons to immobilize injured limbs after accidents and operations. The elbows are stiffened in the same way. Additional orthoses on the feet simulate the difficulty to lift the foot, which quite often impedes elderly people in operating the pedals. Latex gloves convey a limited sense of touch. This is often a consequence of diseases such as diabetes. Fingerless gloves help the young engineers to get a feeling for the lost power in the hands and the immobility of the fingers. Earplugs simulate age-related hardness of hearing. Specially designed glasses demonstrate the consequences of different eye diseases, including common disorders such as glaucoma and cataracts. In many cases, people lose the ability to see in 3 dimensions. Monocular vision causes the loss of the ability to view 180 degrees. Another typical eye disorder results in a loss of vision in certain parts of the visual field, for example in the center. Once all the elements are in position, the engineer slips over a jumpsuit. A stiffened collar impedes the turning of the head. The young engineer, who now feels like he's 65, is ready for his test ride. Even stepping into the car is much more difficult than usual. The handling and operation of the switches and buttons are now a real challenge for the engineer. The same applies to fastening the seatbelt, which under normal conditions is certainly no problem for the test person. While driving, changing lanes and turning around corners are particularly complicated. One reason for this is the limited vision, the other, the immobility of the neck. In addition, the reduced hearing adds to the uncertainty. Of course, one must not forget that getting older is usually a process which takes place slowly over many years and not within 30 minutes. This means that an older person experiences these same limitations less intensively than a younger person to whom all this is completely new. Nevertheless, no detailed description from an older person is able to replace the experience of feeling the limitations caused by the Ford third age suit, and that's why it is so valuable for young engineers.